I'm gonna ask everybody this question. I just want to ask Jenny a question. If who you would think would last longer, Jenny, if the other sex disappeared, men or women?
Oh, absolutely, men would last longer.
You don't think it'd be close?
Oh no, because the only reason why women can exist now is because men have civilized the world. And so if men were to evaporate right now, because what is it right now? Right now where I am, it's 10:30. So by 10:30 in the morning, like a third of all women would be dead because they would have like gotten eaten by a lion, or they'd have fallen into a river, or they would have tried to fix some kind of electrical thing and they'd have shot themselves and died. And so, that would just be the way that things would go. And then the other 2/3 of us that would have still survived the next 12 hours would just we would kill each other, because the highest rates of domestic violence are in lesbian relationships. So we would not stand a chance if it were not for men bringing us back down to earth and keeping us in line. And that's just objective.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
Shit so like that. You're saying like that. What about your rights? You only have rights because men allow it?
Well,
in terms of civilizing the world and such?
I wouldn't say that women only have rights because of men, because I think that men protect our rights, but they protect our rights from other men. And so, like, if a woman tried to molest me, I could probably fight her off versus, if a man tried to, I would need another man to protect me. So when it comes to rights, I think that women can fend off each other from each other. But the only problem comes when there's bad men that good men need to stand in for.
Fair. Sis, who is the prize, sis?
Where you at? Come back till I answer this question. I need. All right. Let me see. Men.
Okay.
Well, men. Let me ask you this though. Now, are men still making more than women in the Black community? Black men?
Yes, ma'am.
Is the majority of Black men doing well and above average, or at average, or how's that looking?
Yeah. For single men, the number was like 62% in the middle class.
62, so that's the majority, right?
Mm-hmm.
And those men are raised by these single moms, right? Or am I wrong there? I just want to explore. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, the men. Okay, so now further my first point. So the men, I think if they're making the money.
Sis, do you also take, before you go too far, are you also taking ownership for all the poor results? The men in jail, the men that are low income, the men that have IEP.
Is it the minority?
Well, those men are also, so the majority of those people come from single mother-led homes too. So are you going to take that? But is it the
overall okay. Is it the overall minority of men, Black men though?
What do you mean? You saying the people that are in jail?
Yeah.
So the majority of Black men that are in jail come from single mother-led home.
What I'm asking is, what I'm asking is it the minority of Black men that are in jail? Or is it the overall majority of Black men?
It's about 700,000 Black men in jail.
Okay. So in any race, you got this handful of people that are just not doing right and just doing all wrong. So okay, yeah, we could take some responsibility in that. Yeah.
Well, no, I'm just because you wanted to take responsibility. You wanted to take credit for the men who are middle class that came from single mothers. So wait, no. So then by nature of that, you're going to take credit for all the men that come from single mother-led homes and take accountability for the ones in jail, the ones with IEPs, the ones at low income, etc. too, right?
I was just making an acknowledgement.
No, I'm asking now. I'm asking now because when you said it, I said okay, fair. So are you going to also take it for these too?
Well, then I can also take out the number that are that are not single men. You know what I'm saying? So on the other end, I can also take that number out.
What I'm asking you is, you took credit. You took credit for the middle class men. I said, okay, are you going to take credit for all the niggas in jail too?
If you want me to.
Well, I mean, because you can't. You got to have it all, right? You got to nod your head.
If you want me to, we can say if you want me to. But then on the flip side, it is what it is on that end too.
Okay.
So there it is.
Go ahead, finish your thought.
Now, what was I saying? So, yeah, I think if the black men are leading and bringing in the income in the home, then yeah, they're the ultimate prize.
Okay, so his value is tied to his money.
I mean, don't men lean on their money a whole lot? Isn't that the most important thing for a man?
No, sis, I'm asking you. You're saying if he's making all the money, then he's the prize. So you're saying by nature of that, his value is tied to his money.
Let me say this. He's the prize, but especially if he's doing his job and making the money and pulling it in and doing the right thing.
Okay, so if you were in a 50-50 relationship, then would he still be the prize?
He'd still be the prize because he's ultimately doing more at the end of the day. It's never really.
What if you were paying 60%? Would he still be the prize? I'm just trying to see, are the pants for sale in your house?
If he was paying 60%, yeah, he's the prize. He's the ultimate prize.
You.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
You paying 60%.
If the woman, no, he's not doing his job.
Okay. So 50% he's still a prize. 49% he's huh?
That doesn't mean he has to be disrespected. That just means, hey, he got to do a little more. If he's in that role, if he's a man, this is what you do. Take care of business.
Subscribe to Silent Business.